everyone! Today I have a sketchbook tour for you. This was started on November 25th of 2016 and finished on exactly a year later, just about, November 23rd of 2017. So I think the reason this thing took an entire year to fill is probably because I was working on like 4 different sketchbooks and doing a lot of digital art at the same time. But I tried to leave just sketches to this, like studies, sketches. So this is not a finished work sketchbook at all. So I hope you are ready for a rather messy and sketchy sketchbook. It's not going to be full of things that are finished. These are purely just sketches and a couple of just really silly things, so you'll see. Ready? So starting out, I didn't do a really good job of filling pages at the beginning of this book, but I did later go back and fill quite a few of them. Obviously I didn't fill this first one. So this paper didn't take Copic very well, but I just kind of did it anyways in some places just because. And this is the Kanzen like sketch paper in their inspiration books, I think is what it's called. So this is coal erase, pencil, and Copic. And then already jumping into the ballpoint pen, I think I remember timing myself on this doodle, and I think it took 2 minutes or a minute and a half. I told myself I wanted to do stuff that was a little bit different than usual, like plants and stuff, but I obviously was not very good at it. I think I got better with the time. And of course, Post-it notes are back because we all make mistakes, and rather than worry about erasing it, why not just put a post-it note on top of it? So a lot of these are referenced, so like these are referenced, this was not. More than not, these are referenced. This wasn't, it looks horrible. It's a bird. This was gonna be for Mermaid, but I didn't get around to finishing it. I actually have the full blown up piece ready to be watercolored. I even have the line art on it done, and I just never did it. Maybe one day in the future I'll do it. It's even still taped to the masonite board. This later turned into a little watercolor picture, and we're already getting to the silly stuff. So I follow a whole lot of cat twitters, like cat picture, cat video twitters, and I absolutely love them. So I ended up doing a lot of sketches of some of my favorite cat pictures, just some OC stuff on the side. I didn't even get to drawing over this one. You can kind of see it in the background. I think this was mostly Winsor & Newton brush marker and some request from a stream. And a whole bunch of, except for this, reference doodles from Pinterest as usual. When will I stop doing that? I don't know. Whenever I officially run out of photos, which I'm getting there. I really do feel like I am. All these are referenced. I really like this one and this one. Even though her body looks really long, that's legitimately how it looked in the photos. So it's like, that's different. A few more. And I think this pen looks so light. I think I was using a lead with a mechanical pencil. I can't honestly remember which one. I've gone through a couple different leads throughout the year, so I cannot tell you which ones. I'll try to list some of the supplies that I use down below in the description in case you guys are interested. Some of this stuff like this is highlighter. And some of these are actually my friend's drawing. We got to spend a week together this summer, so I let her doodle in my sketchbook, and I think I doodled a little bit in hers as well. And I doodled her while we were sitting in a coffee shop. Some more doodles. I was trying to design a character who I'm still not sure on her design. Whenever you see these, which I'm sure you see a couple of them in my other sketchbook tours, possibly, maybe not. I might have like cut them out or something. But this is my room. This is the shape of my room, and this is me trying to decide how I want to change things in my room, because I rearrange things all the time, so. And at this time, I ran out of that pink lead I was using. It's so, like, highlighter colored though, so I'm kind of glad I stopped using it, I think. I like it, but man, you cannot see it on camera. These are just some pens from my office at work. I just decided to use them to color in. I really love that yellow color. And this is something I actually did a long time ago. Not this art, but the style of like drawing in pink and then using black to outline things just to kind of like separate them. I did that in one of my first sketchbooks that I ever filled, and I really liked it, so I ended up doing it again. And I don't know, it just kind of makes things pop. And here we get to a couple more cat doodles, but these are actually real life cat doodles. I had a real cat sitting in my lap, so I got to sketch her. This is my friend's cat Moo. She's adorable. I love cats. Maybe one day I'll get good at drawing dogs. This is some more OC stuff. I think this was referenced. And this is actually a page, minus this, of different pink erasable pencils that I use a lot. This one isn't necessarily erasable, but it can be erased. So this is the Crayola erasable pencil. This is a Prismacolor Cool Erase. This is the Nano Diacolor Lead, which is probably what I've been using previously because it's so light. And this is the Faber-Castell pencil that I used to use about 4 years ago. I still have it. It's funny how over the years, everything still is kind of that same pink shade. It's still my go-to color for sketching, but this, saying these pens suck. It's the same pen that I was using on previous pages. It was like yellow and blue. The black one smeared a lot, so that's what that is, and I got kind of angry about that. More highlighter, just to make the pages look more finished. This is Crayola Super Tip markers. I love how they look. They're so cheap. I think I got a set for $7 and there was 50 markers in the set. And out of all 50, I think I only like 10, but they're still really fun to use. And those are referenced, by the way. This is referenced, and the rest of this is just from my brain. You can tell if all facing this direction and straight on. It's just faces. Some more Twitter cats that I love so much. This one had little hands, and this one was in bread. It's like a kitten in bread. So this character right here is actually from a stream that I watched. If anybody knows Miniature Nerd or watches Miniature Nerd's videos, he was doing a Skyrim stream with a Khajiit at one point, so that's the character. It's honestly not something I draw very often, but it was kind of cute, so I had to. These are some sketches of me just trying to get to the end of the sketchbook. Just pen and Crayola markers, because I don't know, they have a watercolor texture to them that I really, really love. They don't look so good on poster notes, but this one looks awesome. And then some leaves. Like I said, I tried to get better at plants. It wasn't until the last 3 pages of this book. Some mushrooms, and getting towards the end, and some more just random stuff. I think I referenced this, and then I tried to draw her at different angles. And the last page, which I honestly gave up on. I feel kind of bad about that, but at the same time, it's sometimes you just gotta stop. You gotta say, okay, this is done, and I'm gonna move on to the next sketchbook, which I've already done because I finished this about a month ago now. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you have a good holiday and Happy New Year. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.